our product, with all the research and the amazing things that our product is doing, we're enamored with it. I mean, you know, I get excited. You can say, hey, Siri, what's the most thoroughly researched nutrition product in the world? And your phone comes back and says Juice Plus. I mean, it literally is amazing what our product is doing in people's bodies around the world. I may have just set somebody's phone off. Sorry about that. But we get so excited about that. I think we're in a place where we forget about the business. I really think we are building an army of customer getters, and we're not equipping those select few to multiply versus add. And you may totally agree with me or disagree with me, but I think we've got to get to a place, and I've said this several times in the last week, so you may have heard me say, we've got to get to a place where actually the number one thing that you're after is an HLP. And let me explain that, because if you're talking to someone about the product and they want their whole household on the product, it makes sense for 2 or 3 people to get, you know, to be a distributor so they get the best price. And if you will make that upfront conversation something, if we can equip this paradigm shift of, you know, I am so excited about you joining me on this health journey, and you're going to be amazed at what happens to you and your family. And there's probably 3 ways that you should join us. I mean, one is you can just sign up. It's easy. I can send you a link. You can become a customer, and you'll get preferred customer pricing, direct ship to your house. I'm so excited. You know, but I don't know if you've got kids or, you know, nieces, nephews. There's a way for every time you order. A second option would be to do the children's health study where you or your kids can get it free for 4 years. But here's the third option we leave out. And here's the way I'm starting to have conversations is, but you know, if I were you, this is what I do. Our company has a special program most people that are customers that get on our product don't know about. And that is if you pay your $50 to get your franchise number set up and you just get 2 people to try it with you. I know you've got friends, family. There's 2 people you know that would just jump on board to try it. Not a commitment for life. But if you got 2 people to try it, the company's going to send you $100 and you're going to get 6% discount for life. If I were you, that's what I would do. What makes the most sense to you? Yes, you're giving up retail profit on that person, but you're guaranteed to get 3 customers instead of 1. And if you believe that the HLP is the building block to our business, and all of a sudden, every time you get a customer, the number one focus is getting them to be an HLP, you've just mastered and conquered laying bricks like a machine. But as long as we're only going after the customer and we say once they become a raving fan, excited, unbelievable customer, down the road, I'll go back and talk to them about the business. Do you know how many times that actually happens? But if you open it up on the front door, we're going to put our business back in multiplication mode instead of addition mode. Think about this. I kind of posted this text in a chat yesterday. Just process this for a minute. If HLP becomes that easy, and then all you got to do is let's call an HLP a super customer, okay? Because I don't believe anybody's in the business until, you know, serious about the business till they're a VF anyway. So let's call an HLP a super customer. If someone gets in the business and makes HLP, all they've got to do is go get 3 super customers to make VF. They need 9 super customers to make sales coordinator, and they need 5 of those to make NMD. Just think about how simple explaining our business could be if you use that model of the HLP being what the ultimate customer is, which is really 3 customers, and 3 of those being the building block for a VF, for a sales coordinator, for a senior sales, Q, and NMD. All of a sudden, you've broken our business down into, you are going out there talking about the product, talking about customers, but you're building the model around, I want this customer to get the most they can. I want them to connect with this company in the deepest way. They've gotten the best deal. In hindsight, they feel dumb if they didn't do it. But I think we've got too many people that are just customer only, product only, and they're expecting residual income but they're in addition mode. And I am willing to be totally wrong. I would love to hear your feedback, but if you agree with me, collectively as a whole, what can we do to create that paradigm shift in the field? So I want to hear from you guys. So jump in there and disagree with me in any place, but I believe that's the missing little thing that's going to take us from where we are, the steady growth, into exponential growth again, but we got to push it wide and deep. Wow.
Hey, Curt, it's Terry.
Hey, Terry.
Oh, gosh. You know, David Beavers I've heard him say so many times that, you know, we've got to stop adding and start multiplying. And I had forgotten that message. And I love how you have just positioned this conversation. It's a whole new awareness for me. And my mercy, I've been doing this for 25 years. And like so many people, I have fallen into customer acquisition. This makes perfect sense. And how am I going to start? I'm going to contemplate on this today. And I can tell you right now, this is going to be the message on my Monday night calls. Not just the Monday night calls. This is how I am going to start conversations when I have prospects for the product, because we have to lead from example, right? I can't ask anybody to have this conversation if I'm not having this conversation. And I love the HLP as a super customer. It's the ultimate customer, and to give the customer the 3 options that you just gave. And Curt, this is brilliant. If I were you, this is what I would do. So I'm going to start. Go ahead.
It's almost like you're letting them in on an inside secret and they don't want to miss out.
Well, nobody likes to be left out.
Yep.
Human nature, that sense, that fear of loss, nobody likes to be left out. And